For the last few videos, I've been using the term shop flow. Before we go any further, I should probably explain what shop flow means. Have you ever worked in a friend's shop? Maybe you were helping with a project or fixing something together. You know the shop has everything needed to do the job, but nothing is where you expect it to be. You spend time looking for tools, asking where things are stored, and walking back and forth across the shop. The work gets done, but it doesn't feel smooth. It feels like you're fighting the shop every step of the way. Now think about your own shop. You probably know exactly where the tape measure is. You know where the drill bits are stored. You know where the extension cords hang and where the fasteners are kept. You don't have to think about it. You've adapted to the shop. That's where shop flow begins. To me, shop flow is the process of reducing friction in a workshop. Friction is anything that makes the work harder than it needs to be. It might be extra steps, wasted motion, poor access, clutter, awkward storage, bad lighting, or simply having to stop what you're doing to go find something. The interesting thing is that we often stop noticing the friction in our own shops. We adapt to it. We get used to walking around obstacles. We get used to reaching farther than necessary. We get used to looking for things that don't have a proper home. After a while, it just feels normal. One of the best times to identify friction is right after a project. Think about the things that irritated you. What slowed you down? What got in the way? What felt harder than it should have been? Those frustrations are often pointing directly at the next improvement. Sometimes the solution is simple. A tool gets moved closer to where it's used. A shelf gets reorganized. A task light gets added. A storage area becomes easier to access. Small changes can have a surprisingly large effect because they improve every project that comes afterward. Shop flow also affects the decisions we make when setting up a workshop. It's easy to see a tool, machine, or storage system on YouTube and think that's the next thing we need. But more capability doesn't always improve flow. Every purchase takes money, space, and attention. Before bringing something new into the shop, it may be worth asking a simple question. Will this make the work easier, or does it just look impressive? The same idea applies to workbenches, tool storage, machines, carts, and shop layout. There is rarely one right answer. Every shop is different. The goal isn't to copy someone else's workshop. The goal is to understand how you work and shape your shop around your reality. That's why I think of shop flow as both a mindset and a practical approach to workshop improvement. It's the habit of paying attention to what helps and what gets in the way. Then making small changes that reduce friction and make the next project a little easier than the last one.
I hope you enjoyed this video about what shop flow is. It's important to understand that there is no perfect shop. There's only continuous improvement in your shop. Every decision that you make about what works for you or what doesn't work for you affects your shop flow. May the flow be with you.